Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just click the link in the show description to support now.
Welcome back to the Chevy Brothers podcast. It is November. Still, seems like we can't escape this month. I think we're in the hottest November on record in Texas.
Right.
We've had one day at 65 degrees. Everything else has been 80 and up.
And we've
Pretty
had
hot.
the wettest November as well.
It only rained one day.
It was the most rain that we've ever recorded in November history in Texas.
Wasn't it just one day of rain?
But it was almost 4 inches of rain. It flooded.
I would say it's also pretty crazy that all of that happened in one day.
These motherfuckers talking about the weather.
Yeah, we're talking about the weather.
That's crazy.
Just warming up.
Okay,
we
guys.
plunged.
Yeah, I don't relate to that at all.
Water.
We got highs in the mid 40s. We got some rain sometimes.
Man.
It's chill. We hanging out. It's really fun up. It's really fun up here. I like the cold. I like actual fall. Fall being a real season really is just better.
Wait, you say that, but
nice.
you ain't in the winter yet, Doug. you have. I mean, you haven't done the northeast vortex, or what is it called? The polar. What's it called, Mom? The thing where they
Polar Express.
Oh, okay, never mind. You ain't done that. I mean, good luck, Doug. I know your weakness.
But speaking of cold-blooded,
We don't need to say it in public.
weakness?
You know, Biko, he cannot function if his toes are cold. Okay, that man's toes are so long they get cold and brittle. He can't move.
What are you talking about?
Dog, it's all right. I won't say anymore. I won't tell any more of your weaknesses. Okay,
Just making stuff up.
Yeah. All right.
Well, let's go to our strengths and discuss gaming. As an avid gamer, I have
You've
been
been waiting to do
working
this
on
all
a game.
week. Go ahead.
It's the rabbit game.
What's the name of the game? I don't think it's called the Rabbit Game. And please speak
It's not.
louder.
It's not the rabbit game? What is it?
You literally just said it before the
is.
show.
Oh. Help me, because I thought it was the rabbit game.
Mom, you look at your phone. Didn't you write it down? Look at your phone.
Oh, it's okay. It's the Mr. Rabbit Magic Show. So
The rabbit game, yeah.
yeah, the rabbit game. So for all those gamers out there, if for Biko, I have been playing a game this week, and that is my game. I am on level 12, which is quite 11. I don't want to lie. Quite an accomplishment because I had no idea what this game wanted. It started out a little simple, and I'm like, oh, Chavar's like teasing me, taunting me, like you're not a game player. Play this. But as I went up in the levels, I mean, there's no explanations. There's no do this, click that, unless I missed that part. So I've had to go blind through the whole thing, and it's fun. It's teaching me skills and how to learn how to play games. How's that?
What do you do in it?
It's a rabbit show.
Okay, so let me
And-
give some context here. Okay, it's a Rusty Lake game. If you don't know, Rusty Lake is a series, and I don't know if the developer is called Rusty Lake. They might be, but
Yeah.
it's a series of games, mostly mobile games that are puzzle games, with a horror aesthetic, and I think they are Rusty Lake. Yeah. So the company is the studio. It's an indie studio, and they make these like eerie, horror, surreal games. They're usually point and click games that you play on your phone, and they're mostly puzzle games. So you're either solving murders or making murders or something. So this game she's playing is the 10th anniversary game. As a studio has been open 10 years, I guess, and they're like logic games. They're very game logic games. Like you click this, then this happens, and you click that, then that happens, and what happens if you click that while holding this? So that's why I recommended it to her, because it's a good game brain game.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yes, and I will slay it and complete it in the next couple of days. You know, I've had to be back at work, so I don't have the time I had before. And it's really interesting. I also downloaded what is it? Megapolis?
Megapolis, okay.
Yeah, it's Megapolis. So Megapolis. So you build a project one at a time, a building one at a time. You're building a metropolis, a mega metropolis is what it is, all pushed into one word. So I'm going to work on that as well.
Okay.
It's not like your interesting Arc Raider games, but I have to develop some skills.
You really stuck on that Arc Raider thing, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm curious.
She listened to another podcast where they talk about Arc Raiders, and now she wants to talk about.
Yeah, I feel like so. Just to the listener, yeah, Mom mentioned that game like 3 times before we even started recording. I think it's really on her mind. So,
well, I want.
Yeah, Rusty Lake games are good though. I like their stuff. I'm watching gameplay of the game right now. Yeah, Mom. You should beat a few of those. You should play a few of them because you can probably run through those in less than like an hour or 2. I think that's good. Thank you for playing the game, Mom. That's really awesome. We like when people play games on the video game podcast, so it really does add to it when 3 out of 3 hosts have played a game this week.
I'm trying to belong.
Yeah, it took you 200 episodes, but yeah, you are. I agree. That's awesome.
I'm a slow bloomer.
Late bloomer. That sounds good.
In this case, a little slow.
So is this one on the computer or is it on?
It's on the computer.
Okay. I was assuming it was on your phone. Wait.
No.
Okay, so it's on the iPad.
Okay. All right, my God. I was about to have a seizure.
It's on the iPad. Got it. Okay.
Your iPad is not.
Mom,
your computer.
iPad's not a computer. It's an iPad.
They're all computers. The phone, the iPads.
I guess they are all computer, but that's not what we meant. We meant in the colloquial, like the layman's term. Okay, it's not your computer. It's your iPad.
Well, what would be the difference?
I've played Rusty Lake Hotel. Oh. Okay, that's the one I played.
Ooh, Rusty Lake has a hotel.
Yeah, it's a bigger game with more stuff in it. Yeah, it's good. I was wondering. It sounded familiar.
I'm in there.
Yeah, I think you really like those. I think you like a lot of the puzzle games. Then we should get her on like something like Grim Fandango or something. That would be fun. She could probably handle that.
Maybe.
Or the Sam and Max, maybe. Those can get kind of hard, but
I guess I better delete my Royal Match, Candy Crush, and Joy Match.
I mean, I would just say, so those games, like the Royal Match, they're games, and that's fine, but they're just dopamine farms. Like, they just reach that part of your brain that makes you, like, happy, but you're not doing it. You're not really using your brain. You just, it's kind of, you know what I mean?
You're smoking crack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mom, those games are meant to be played forever. These games, though, once you play them, beat them, you're done until you want to play and beat it again. So it actually takes up less of your time.
Also, there's a bit of accomplishment because they are you can't just, you're not just rubbing it. You know what I'm saying? There's a bit of accomplishment.
Yeah, there's
you get it done.
There's a finality to it. You're not just
Yeah, they never end.
You're not just game gooning. Exactly. You end. No, that's not. Yeah, the games you play, Mom, they never end because they're not supposed to end because you're supposed to play them forever and hopefully spend money on them, right? These games that we're telling you to play, you pay for, most of the time. You pay for them once, and then you play it, and then you don't play it again until you want to play it, or you play around in it as you find other stuff to finish. But there's finality to it. The games you're playing will never end. Candy Crush is never ending. Eggman game is never ending. They don't stop. They want you to play it forever because they want you to use it, not because it's necessarily supposed to give you accomplishment.
I would just lean more to what it does to your actual brain when you're in them. Which
crack. Back to my crack example.
It's just a dopamine thing, which you can get from other games where you actually use your brain more. Like you're playing a puzzle game where you have to use what's available to you to do things. That's better for you than just playing a quote-unquote puzzle game where you're just moving red blocks between blue blocks to make them go pop, And then the next level is the same thing, except you do it, now there are bombs. Or, it's the same thing for 150,000 levels. So I'm glad you're enjoying that, Mother.
Okay. Yeah, I see. He's got lots of games. Old Rusty Lakes. Yeah.
Yes, the one guy.
You've given me one of his. Yeah, you've given me one of his before.
Yeah, I think I did.
And I hated it.
Which one was it?
Because it's like, what do I do with that?
Well, now that you've played one,
it was Escape or something like that.
Oh, we had to escape a room.
Cube. Yeah.
No, that was the cube.
Escape.
You mean the cube? Oh, where you have to turn the cube and do all the stuff. Yeah, okay. That's the cube. That's a different company. That's not Rusty Lake.
No, it's Rusty Lake. I'm looking at Rusty Lake now. Well, it was Cube Escape.
Cube Escape is a Rusty
Cube
Lake
Escape
game.
is Rusty Lake. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Rusty Lake.
I thought you meant
I don't see the one you mentioned, Biko. About building houses and stuff.
I did not say anything about building houses.
You mentioned building houses.
It's a game called Rusty Lake Hotel. Yeah, you said that. Hotel. I never said that.
Okay.
You made that up. And that sounds fun, though.
That costs money. Not happening.
Yeah, so, Mom, we'll get you to play some more games. Mine's pretty short this week. We have others to talk about, but mine's pretty short this week. I played some more Hades. Really got into the swing of it. That game does have a good progression, like as far as like it feels almost impossible at the beginning, and then you get to the point where you start going, oh, I can beat him. I can beat Kronos. But then they throw another big boss at you at the end of the other tower that I won't spoil, but what the fuck? So I'm dealing with that now. So that's been fun. But yeah, I probably won't be done with that game for a while. So I'm going to start something else probably next week. I'm thinking about buying Ball Pit because I've been thinking about that game a lot, and I think I'm just going to buy it and play it. And yeah, that's kind of it for me. I didn't get to play a lot of Tsushima this week. Oh, I did play 2XKO though. I almost forgot. Sorry. I played a lot of 2XKO this week. I played it a few nights this week. It's only available on PC right now, which is why I haven't really gotten around to it as fast because I have to go like to my computer and play and stuff like that. And like that's a whole other thing. Don't make fun of me. But I played the tutorial. I'm in casual matches. I got to ranked matches, and yeah, game is fun. It is much different from the alpha. Like quite a few things have changed. The balance has changed a little bit. The speed of the game is a little different. Move sets for some characters, the Fox lady, they changed some of her bullshit that she had during the alpha. They've completely changed some of her move set. Excuse me, my voice is getting gravelly. But yeah, no, it's still a solid game. I was having poor connections at first, but then my connections got a lot better. I don't know. I think that's on my end though. But my team right now is Alawi and Echo. I don't know if I'm going to buy skins yet because they're so expensive, and I think I'm only going to buy them if I get heavily into this game. So that will be pending, but still solid, still a great 2v2 game. If that's something you're looking for, it is free. Like it is a free to play game. You do not need to buy anything. You don't need to sign up for a beta or anything. It's just available. You can go play it right now. It should be coming to console soon. They haven't really said a lot about how soon that is, but I'm waiting for it to come to PlayStation so I can just play it on my PlayStation and carry all my data over. But yeah, very solid still. Player base is there. It's easy to find a match. You'll find a match in no time. casual or ranked. It doesn't matter. The skill levels are all over the place. I played some people that I could tell they've never played a fighting game before, and they're just mashing buttons trying to hit me. And then you could tell there's other people who are playing this and they've definitely played at least like Street Fighter or something. So, because I would go on like 10 win streaks, and it's because like there are people playing this game that also play like League of Legends that have never played a fighting game, right? So it's not fair to talk about that. But great game. Looking forward to playing more of it this week. I'm trying to get at least a couple hours in a week because I want to get good at this game. It's really fun. Very simple too. I don't mind not having quarter circles. It really doesn't bother me. Don't know.
Because I know, I mean, it's just like
that's what I said earlier, by the way,
on the PC, but don't know when it's out. So I'm not gonna play it.
So well, I know, but this is the future we live in, right? So the thing is, right, is that they've promised that console will show up before the end of the year. We're getting very close to the end of the year, but they've also done a few things differently recently. Like the game is out. The game is out on PC, right? For all intents and purposes. They're calling it a beta because it's not out on, it's called early access because it's not out on consoles yet, but the game is out. Like it works. It's fully functional. They're running tournaments, right? There are new characters in it. They added 2 characters after the game came out. Like the game is out. And with those characters being added, those are like surprise drops, right? Like when Teemo came out and when the wolf guy, I don't know his name. Sorry, I don't know a lot about League, but when they came out, they were surprise drops with the 1.0 release of the game, right? So I think that what they're gonna do is something funny, like in the middle of December. I'm just predicting in the middle of December, beginning of December, they're just gonna surprise it and be like, okay, it's out now. There's gonna be like, it's out on console. Go play it. I think that that's coming within like the next month or two, because they did say before the end of the year, and I believe them because they've been pretty good about some of their timelines recently. So I think that there is somebody. I was listening to Super Beastcast the other day, and he pinpointed what the problem might be. It's something about how the client runs on console and how you can't play local match on PC unless you do like this funky thing. We have 2 accounts, so I think they're trying to work that out. But besides that, all that to say, I think it's going to come out soon on console. Like I think it's soon. I think it's within the next month. In the meantime, you can play on PC for free. It's very low impact. My computer ran it great. It looked great, played great because it's not really like a graphic intensive game. But yeah, I kind of want them to just release it on console already because I want to play. Also, unlocking characters is not hard. I unlocked 2 already. You can kind of unlock them just by, because the basic characters from the alpha are already unlocked, and then there's God dang, I don't know the name of any of these characters. Bro.
It's not important. Did you say Wolfman?
Yeah,
Witch Woman,
Punch Lady. So Punch Lady is one of the ones. So there's Ari is the Fox Lady I was talking about. They changed some of her moves, but there's Ari. Blitzcrank is a new character that was added with the new version of the game. I have not played him yet. He's a grappler. I unlocked Jinx and I unlocked V, who I think V is pretty important in Arcane. I think I haven't seen Arcane. I don't know.
Who cares?
V and Jinx are who I unlocked, and the only people left for me to unlock are Warwick, the Wolfman, and Teemo and Blitzcrank. So those 3 characters are the ones that I have left to unlock. But it was pretty easy. They give you a character unlock token when you open the game. You have one automatically, so you can just unlock whoever you want at the beginning. Then you can get like 10,000 credits, I think, is how much you have to spend to unlock a person. And that's like a day or 2's worth of daily missions. So it's not that big of a deal. So that's the good thing, is unlocking characters at least isn't like a pain in the ass. You can buy them too if you want to, but you don't have to. But yeah, no, great game. I think they really did accomplish their goal of making like a solid fighting game. It did take too long to come out, in my opinion, but now that it's out, it's good. It's really good. Now just get it on console, keep adding characters, because they have a bajillion characters in that universe that can do a bajillion things, so that's good. So keep adding those characters, and I recommend everybody play it. It's pretty good. If you never played a fighting game before, this is a good place to start. But be warned, it will give you mostly skills for like tag games, because tag games play a little differently than standard fighting games. So
I'd probably wait till it comes on console to play, just because I'd rather play there than sitting at my computer. And
guess what, I'm not gonna lie, doggy, you're gonna join in with the demons, because what's happening is everybody who really plays fighting games is waiting for that PlayStation release, and then you can go online, you can get your ass kicked in because you can get
that's okay. I'm fine with that. I don't but it's just, for me, I get it. I play some games on my PC and stuff, but I use my PC for like 20 other things, And I really like when I'm doing my PC, it's like the podcast or editing or photos or something, like I'm doing something else. That's what it's for. Like, and then that I have to change my whole driver updates and everything to do a whole other thing, because like you do need different driver styles for your GPU to run different things. If I'm doing all this Photoshop and all that stuff, and then I want to play a game, and it's like a real okay, well now the game's not running well. Okay, I gotta reinstall the game drivers instead of it's just annoying.
Yeah, okay. I know. So you don't like playing on PC. This game is very easy to run. So if what Shavar said just scared you away, don't worry about it. Just go install it and play it.
I am.
Yeah, it's very easy to run. This game does not have all of those problems.
And it doesn't. Do these games
easy.
take up lots of room on them?
No. This one doesn't take up a lot.
I have a new one. I don't want to fill it up. I think that's what happened to my old laptop.
How much space do you have in your new laptop?
I don't know. It's new, so all of it.
Yeah, but
you didn't know before you bought it?
I mean, in total.
Anyway,
how much space?
Remember?
Okay. Mom's laptop is a very new brand. Okay, of laptop. So
don't worry about that. It works.
All I'm saying is, I know it does work. It works fine.
Yeah,
I would just check this. I would just check to see how much space you have before you go installing any games. Okay.
And thankfully, I backed up everything in the clouds, so I could just pull them out of the clouds and everything. So I'm excited. I'm gonna use some of those games because I'm downloading. What is that? Grand Theft Auto. San Andreas. I'm gonna get going, guys.
Okay.
Mr. Rabbit's show got me inspired.
That's good. I'm glad.
Hey, that's good. You should get on your game and stuff. I agree with it. There's a couple of games we'll talk about today you might actually want to play. Shavar, did you play anything this week?
Oh yeah. So I'm still playing Ghost of Tsushima. I'm beating New Game Plus. I keep telling myself I'm just gonna do the main story, but then They're a bunch of Mongols chopping off heads. I'll go take care of them. And then I go down the river. I'm doing the main. I'm like, oh, hold on. There's a cute little fox twerking on the side of the road. I'll go follow that.
Oh my goodness.
I've been doing a little bit of that. But I did try in English. So I turned on the English talkings, the English voice. And probably the first time in a long time, because I watch the animes. Okay, I've seen those things, and after going to Japan and hearing real Japanese people talk, and then watching anime, it's the most annoying thing in the world. Listening to bad Japanese voice acting. So I usually listen to anime depending on what it is. Like some of them are fine, but I probably 50% of them I listen to with the English. Okay, because bad English, I'm fine with, because the bad Japanese is just annoying. But this game, right, Tsushima has, I think, really good Japanese voice acting. But I played the whole first one like that. So okay, let me do this second playthrough on English. Turn the English on. Oh my God. I don't know if they use the same voice actors for the same main characters and just told them to speak English instead of Japanese or something like that. I don't know. I should look that up. I do not like the English dubbing on this. It's the main characters.
For what is it? And what is this again?
Tsushima. Go to Tsushima.
Tsushima. Got it. Okay.
The main characters, for Jin, the main character, right? He's a samurai. They just lost this huge battle. He's the last samurai standing. He's got to go save his island and country from the Mongols. Okay, great. The voice acting in Japanese is very believable. He sounds like a real dude. He's tough, but he's not overly exaggerated guy, right? In the English, he sounds like, I'm a poet, I'm samurai, and I'll tell you, that's not how samurai do. Samurai don't do that.
Jin, right?
That's how Jin. That's how he talks in English. And it's so weird. It's so bad.
I thought you were going the other way around. I was confused for a second. Yeah, his voice is fine.
In the English is just so, I don't like it. I think it's bad. Not like it's bad. It's not like it's bad voice acting. It doesn't fit like crosswise with it doesn't fit across the sea with the Japanese one. It's completely different. He speaks like like I don't want to play it at all in English. It just sounds like
I think it's fine. I like
it sounds like somebody said, okay, remember
it's funny
you're Japanese and you're samurai.
You want to know the funny thing? No, actually keep talking.
What's the funny thing?
No, keep talking, Sharar.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm trying to look it up. Keep talking. Keep the conversation moving. Thank you.
Anyway, it's just I don't know why the performance in Japanese isn't.
So Shavar, you're making fun of the guy. You're making fun of the guy whose voice that.
Okay, now
Shavar,
stop talking. Now stop talking. Go ahead.
Shavar,
stop talking.
That's his voice. That's the guy whose Jin is based off of. That is literally his voice.
Yeah, I did. I said that earlier. I said I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
I'm
saying he's much better acting in Japanese than he is in the English. Yes, because it's like in English,
his voice doesn't fit his face.
What? No, I didn't. I'm not saying his voice doesn't fit his face. I'm saying he did a better job acting as the character in Japanese than he did in English. In English,
he didn't do the Japanese voice.
Okay, then there you go. The Japanese voice did better because in English, he's just the voice acting matching the tone of what's happening. It just doesn't match. It just doesn't match the thing. He sounds like too solemn.
I've ever heard say that.
Well, because I listened to it in Japanese and then listened to it in English.
You're definitely the first person to do that. Mm-hmm. The millions of people who played this game. You're the first.
I'm not saying I'm the first person to do that, but I think if you'd ask anyone who knows a little Japanese, will listen to the Japanese one, and then switch to the English one, it's a stark difference, and the whole attitude of the character, it's completely different.
I mean, I disagree. I don't know. I don't really have much to add. I feel like he did.
Did you play it in English or Japanese?
Played it in both. I beat the game twice, and I thought that they were comparable. I didn't really.
No, they're not at all. If you say, okay, Mom, I'll send you a video. Okay, I'm going to send you a video. The same thing happening. One with the Japanese voice or one with the English voice. You're not going to think that's the same thing at all. It's just not. It's just clearly not. It is just not at all the same thing.
Yeah, the Japanese voice is hilarious to me. I'm listening to it again now because to me that doesn't fit him. I mean, so what I'm hearing is
right, because that's what I'm saying. It's a completely different character. It's a completely different character. It depends
when you listen to first. Got it. Okay.
And the English one sounds like this solemn guy who's lost it and is just so, oh my God, and I'm so insightful and I'm so, oh yes, come fight me. Oh yes, that's what the guy sounds like.
I also think you just like it because it's Zoro's voice actor. I think that's also kind of why you like it. But
well, he's a good voice actor then. I didn't know that. He's a good voice actor because that performance, I cried. If I watch this in English, I'm gonna be like sitting. I'm gonna be looking at like YouTube while it's going on or something. It's just not as good. Right. I cried, dog. I was listening when oh my God, dog. Come on, brother. It's completely.
Yeah, it's a matter of preference. I'm sure. I mean,
it's not. I think it.
It's a matter of preference because
I don't think it's a preference thing. Yeah, because you played it first that way. I think
that's what I'm trying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And
I think if you
I still prefer it. I don't. Okay.
Because you played it first that way. You're in these hours of the game that way, and so you have a particular view on the character. My whole view on the character, English and Japanese, completely different person. One of them's like fair. It's a completely different person. What's up, Mom?
I was just wondering if we're ever going to get around to those game awards.
We're only like 20 minutes.
You know what I'm going to do, right?
So, okay, guys, pause real quick. You know what the most annoying thing to do in a podcast is to talk about how long it's taking to get to the next thing. Get to the Mom. Stop.
Not with you guys.
Stop.
Pretty long-winded.
Guess what? It's almost like we were about to transition into it, and then you had to bring attention to it because y'all don't have any couth about how to record anything.
That wasn't.
So let's get into the topics. No, it was shitty.
Oh, hold on. Before we get to the news, okay? And I want to remind everyone here, I'm the boss, okay? I have the buttons, so we don't go nowhere I don't push us into, okay? Remember that.
Wait, but this is taking too long. I don't like it. Guys, you're talking a lot.
Okay, stop it. Mom, what movie did you watch?
Come back to me.
Okay.
What?
Okay. We'll come back to Mom later. She's not. I thought
So
she had a
wait.
movie
So you
with
mean the whole reason we recorded a day later, she didn't even do it?
She did.
Okay. Anyway.
She just said come back to it. I don't know.
Come back to her. Then we're going to the news. Then let's go.
Maybe
to the
she's
news, then.
checking
I'm not
on
coming back to
something in the
nobody.
oven. I don't know. Okay. News. Listen, there's Game Awards coming up. Okay. Did you look through the categories? Did you look through the things to vote for, Biko?
Yeah, I looked at all the things nominated. So this year the Game Award nominations happened. December 11th is when we're seeing the show, and I have thoughts, but yeah, continue.
Most of the categories for most of the big things are Death Stranding, Clair Obscura, that game you play with the Hell people. What's that called? Not Zeus 2, Electric Boogaloo. Hades 2. Yep, there's that one. There's Hollow Knight. And one other, Ghost of Yote. Okay? This is dishonest. Okay, so there's a lot of games nominated. Shavar's just pointing out that these games got nominated a lot. I'll call out some of the main categories so we can actually have a conversation. Game of the year, you know them best as the game that destroyed Japanese RPGs forever, according to people on the internet, and showed those lazy people how to make a real game that's exactly like the games they've been making for decades. Clair Obscure, Expedition 33, aka Super Mario RPG, I think. It's nominated for Game of the Year, Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, Best Art Direction, Best Score. It's not. Oh yeah, no, it is. Sorry, it's also nominated for Audio Design. Charlie Cox, Ben Starr, and Jennifer English were all nominated for Best Performance. It was also nominated as Best Independent Game. Best indie debut game in the history of the
Games for Impact it didn't do though, because that game didn't have any impact apparently. Was not nominated for Best Action Game. Was not nominated for Best Action Adventure Game, but was nominated for Best Role Playing Game. And it couldn't be nominated for any other categories, which is the only reason it was not. But yeah, so it got the most nominations. It's the most nominated game in the history of the Game Awards. The other game that got nominated, not a lot, like Shavar said, was Death Stranding 2. So for best game though, we have Clair Obscure, Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So I'm not gonna lie, too many good games came out this year. I feel like it was gonna be impossible to really choose a good set of Game of the Year games, but this is okay. Like I played a couple of these too, which is nice. But Clair Obscure is nominated for fucking everything. But what else did you think about these nominees? Anything you saw that stood out to you? Anything that was weird or anything?
As far as standing out, I mean, not much. I think I didn't like that Mortal Kombat Legacy is in the best fighting games. Who put that there?
Fuck that.
I don't know.
Most disrespected category every year. I don't know who the fuck is making these up, but you suck. 2XKO, yeah, sure. Capcom Fighting Collection. Okay, the thing about this category is they're basing it off of games that came out this year that are fighting games. Don't do that. Just pull the fighting games up that are active right now, because 2XKO and Fatal Fury it's out. 2XKO and Fatal Fury and Virtua Fighter are the only games that really came out, and Virtua Fighter knocked that one out. That's like the 8th time that game's been re-released. So the only two games that belong here are Fatal Fury and 2XKO. And 2XKO, if you nominate it this year, if you're doing it based on what you've been doing, you can't nominate it next year. So what are we doing? Because what's getting nominated next year? What is coming out next year? We don't even know. What is Tokon going to be nominated by itself? Like, I don't know. In the Legacy Collection being here is we needed to fill a spot, because if they knew anything about the games, they know that game is fucking broken and it doesn't even do half the stuff that they said it would do. I'm about to cancel my pre-order for that. Actually, I need to do that. But yeah, no. I think the fighting category is as dumb as it usually is. I don't really.
Well, I think first of all, like the fighting game category should be like. First of all, it should be with the they should have an ongoing, like the whole ongoing category.
Yes, exactly.
The problem with it is you have the same games, and when you don't have the same games, it's just because something was new or really popular now, so that doesn't really match with ongoing. Like if you look at ongoing, they've got Final Fantasy, whoa, Fortnite, whoa, and then when you look at everything else in there. Like Marvel Rivals, I wouldn't say it's an ongoing game yet. I mean, it is, and it will likely be like Overwatch or whatever it was. But why is that in there and not Street Fighter? Because Street Fighter is still going and has content and DLC. Like they need to reorganize those categories, or just call them for what they are, like the Rivals and Overwatch and Valorant or whatever. Like that should be its own thing, and ongoing should be a different one. I just don't get the fighting game one is just really bad. I don't even think they have SNK in there. Where's SNK?
Sure, City of the Wolves is right there. It's literally right there. I named it and everything.
Oh yeah, there it is.
It's right there. Yeah, it's Fatal Fury. No, I don't know. I think they need to make the fighting game category its own category that is ongoing, because otherwise this doesn't make any fucking sense. If you know anything about fighting games for the last decade, they stick around for a few years. They don't just go away in 10 seconds like Mortal Kombat games. Like they stick around. So, this should have said Street Fighter. It should have said Tekken. It should have said Fatal Fury and 2XKO. And fuck it, throw Mortal Kombat in there too, or throw a Virtua Fighter in there if you're one of the people that hates Mortal Kombat, right? Like there's many different ways they could have handled this, and instead they chose the worst direction. Because Capcom Fighting Collection 2, come the fuck on, like really, don't do that.
But I mean, also,
Legacy collection shouldn't be here. Period. Don't put a collection in here. Don't even let them touch it.
Well, it's all money stuff anyway, right? It's just for sale, so everything go on sale. You can put all this stuff on sale. That's all it is. Because I just don't get why Street Fighter's not there. That doesn't make sense. Street Fighter should be there. Tekken should be there.
But they're never there. So games for impact. What does that mean? Games for impact.
Games that talk about like social issues or emotional development or like stuff people don't talk. They're it's like games that maybe make you look at. They're more than just like, oh, play game, have fun. They're like trying to give a message or something.
Okay.
Yeah, like South of Midnight is on here, which is cool. I did hear good stuff about that game when it came out, so that's good. I need to play that, actually. I always forget that it came out.
I haven't played any of these. Consume Me. Despelote.
Wonder Stop. Despelote. No, I haven't played those. I should play those. I should give those a shot.
Yeah, but
other games that are... Sorry, go ahead.
They're basically like, if Oprah had how she has a book club, if she had a game club, these are the type of games Oprah would choose.
Okay. What I found useful now that I'm really getting into this adventure is by them actually splitting out into categories, I can actually see which game falls under which category and which one I'd like to try. So
yeah, you said so, Mom. I'm going to tell you something really funny. You said the exact same thing last year.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
go back to the tape.
Yeah, you can go back to the tape. You said the same thing last year.
You go back to the tape.
So what else is in here? There's a lot in here. Yeah, there's some other games. I'm trying to see if any other games I've played in here. I think Hades 2 deserves all the nominations it got. It is a great game. How they kind of moved on from the first game and kind of like improved on everything, including the gameplay, including the story, how they drip feed the story to you, et cetera, et cetera. Very good. Did think it was funny nobody got nominated for performance, but Expedition 33 got nominated 3 times. I thought that was very interesting because Hades has great voice acting and there's like 5 billion voice actors in it. So I thought that was kind of funny. They just didn't nominate it at all. Independent game category. It's funny. Some of the 3 of the games in there I still need to play that I've been wanting to play all year. Absalom, which came out last month on my birthday. Ball Pit and Blueprints. I need to play all those. I have not played those. Hollow Knight Silk Song, I'll get to that eventually. I don't know. I like Hollow Knight. I just think they're too long. I don't care to play those games for that long. So when I feel like I want to play it, I'll get around to it. But what else?
What they need to do, in my opinion, like how other smaller shows do, you should throw a list of, like, let's say best RPG or fighting game. You have a list of like 20 games that are eligible. Have people vote, and then the top 5 are those nominees. Top 6 or whatever.
They did that. That's what I'm mad about. They've done that before, so you need to do that again instead of doing whatever the hell they're doing this year. I don't know. It's the fighting game category is always so disappointing. They just don't know. They literally don't know what they're doing with that. Yeah, but the rest of this is pretty standard. There's a mobile game category. There's a best adaptation. There's Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry show from Netflix,
Monster Hunter,
a Splinter Cell animated thing. Okay, go ahead.
Monster Hunter is an RPG. I don't know if I agree with that. I kind of.
And Arc Raider does show up as a nominee, best multiplayer.
Yes, It does. Yes.
Okay.
Why is that not an ongoing game? You know what I mean? Because that's the point.
Mm-hmm.
Battlefield 6, best multiplayer. So I guess Arc Raiders just, qualify for 1. Maybe next year we'll see it more because it's pretty popular.
Maybe you should play that, Mom, because you really want to talk about it.
I have it on my list. So when they say multiplayer, that means if you and I were playing it, and maybe Vico, or does that mean I go online and play with other people?
Multiplayer means that for the most part, the game is built around the experience of you playing with other people. But that does not include fighting games for whatever reason. It does not include racing games for whatever reason. It does not include sports games for whatever reason, even though those games...
But it does mean playing with other people online.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he was giving you a long-winded answer for some reason. Did you guys want to talk about the things Shara interrupted me about, or are we just gonna move past it?
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you're good. It's all good.
No, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
Do you remember what I was saying?
No, I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay, then we're good. No, go ahead. You're good. What else do you find is interesting in here?
That was it. I was kind of,
All right, cool. Sounds good. I mean, we have a whole movie category here and TV show category, but it's cool. We can just ignore it.
Let's talk about the movie and TV show category.
Yeah, because y'all actually watch those, which is why I was trying to get y'all to talk about it.
I don't see the movie and TV show category.
Adaptations. Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ adaptation.
Yeah, so that's what I was like listing earlier. I know you guys just heard want, but I was like trying to talk about the movies and the TV shows. So what did y'all think about that one?
This one kind of upsets me for a few reasons, just at a glance, okay? Number one, the Minecraft movie is absolutely... Okay, the Minecraft movie is absolutely going to win because it's probably... I mean, it made duco dollars, and we live in a society where, like, if people get dopamine from something, they will love it relentlessly and ever. So, Minecraft movie is gonna win. I'd put my money on that. Devil May Cry, it was okay. I don't think a lot of people watched it. Splinter Cell,
I didn't even know it was out.
Yeah, that shit sucked. I did not like Devil May Cry. We talked about Devil May Cry on the podcast, Mom.
Yeah.
Did I see it?
No.
Do you even know what it is?
No.
Why
It's
are you
on
so
Netflix.
excited? It's an animated thing. You wouldn't even touch it with a 10-foot pole, so that's why you didn't touch it.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why you won't experience half of the great art that's out in this world, is because you're pretentious.
Splinter Cell Death Watch.
Yeah, Splinter Cell. I started that.
Another animated thing. You don't care about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good. Okay, that's why. Last of Us season
Last
2.
of Us season 2. I don't think it'll win either because it's not done. Like they've split up the second game into probably like 2 or 3.
I mean, it is
seasons,
done.
So.
I mean, season 2 is done.
Season 2 is done, but it's done. Not like as an adaptation. It's only half of what it's adapting. So you know what I mean. And then Until Dawn.
I mean, if that's the case, Devil May Cry's second season isn't out. I mean, what does that have to do with anything? It's based off of this year's content.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but there's a difference in what I'm saying. Devil May Cry having a second season coming is not the same because that's an adaptation of the general Devil May Cry. It's not an adaptation of the first game or the second. It's not an adaptation of either of the games. It's an adaptation of Devil May Cry the series. Okay, Last of Us is an adaptation of Last of Us 2, the game. That's it. It's not even halfway through. Like it's literally like it's not done. It didn't finish adapting. That's why I say it's not gonna win. Devil May Cry, nobody watched it, so it's not gonna win. Until Dawn, which I enjoyed. I thought it was pretty cute. As an adaptation of the Until Dawn games, maybe we'll see. But it's gonna be absolutely even Minecraft. They're gonna win, especially with all that chicken stuff and the lava. Like it was just a meme heaven for children.
And it made lots of money.
Lots of money, so it's probably gonna win.
Until Dawn was interesting. I did see that.
Yeah,
but it was kind of cheesy, really cheesy.
Yeah, but I think it was on purpose. Like it's clearly.
I know
like,
it was purposeful cheesy, but.
Well, okay. Anything else you want to say about the nominee players here?
It's just nice to see Grand Theft Auto's in there after, 45 years?
For what? Anticipated game?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, anything that is listed. I mean, think about that. When you get to be of a certain age, you want to be anticipated, right? I mean, that game's been around a long time, and people are waiting to see it, and I hope it wins. Resident Evil, there's a good chance of that one too. So
she's just saying stuff.
I think it's Grand Theft Auto. You know what? We're gonna make it through this podcast, and then we're gonna have a little chat.
She's saying shit.
Yeah. What? Okay. But yeah, I think out of all that stuff, I'm most anticipating the Wolverine game. I just think I love Grand Theft Auto, but it's Grand Theft Auto.
You're
like
tired.
I know. I'm not tired.
I want to play Grand Theft Auto for the reasons that I like to play Grand Theft Auto, which is the single player story. So I'll be happy to play that.
Me too.
And play it probably a quarter as much as people will play it when they get into the online stuff, because that's really the big selling point for this game to me, is a lot of people's online stuff. I'm playing it for the single player campaign. That'll probably take I'm sure that'll be stupid long. I'm sure that game's content for single player will be ridiculous, but I think Wolverine is what I'm most excited about. Wolverine is going to be really good, and what they showed us this year was really cool too.
I'm hoping.
Also, I think it's time for me to finally play Death Stranding, since 2 is apparently really good as well. So I think I'm going to finally play Death Stranding 1. And I'll play Clair Obscur. I don't know. I played a big Japanese RPG earlier this year. What was it? Metaphor, and I finished it. I don't want to play. I like to play like one of those a year. I can't play more than one of those a year. They're too long. So, Clair Obscur. Maybe I'll get to it in 2026. But
why do you say it's Japanese? Because it's turn based, or?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at what the developers are inspired by and how they built the game, it's a JRPG. Like by like the stereotypical like conventions, it plays like a fucking Final Fantasy game with some of the Legend of the Dragoon like stuff in it. Like it's a JRPG. Like the guys who made it themselves have to basically call it a JRPG. I'd be playing a very similar game, and I kind of don't want to do that right now. I know I finished Metaphor like 4 months ago. I don't care. I need a break until I play another one. So.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the Game Awards, December 11th. I hope you sit and see Claire Obscure win everything, which to me is surprising.
It should win everything.
I remember
it should win everything but Game of the Year.
That'd be interesting. I remember when the first game was first announced. I was in some chat. I don't know, somewhere, and it was just people. They're like, "Oh, this game looks like more woke garbage." like bring back the, So it's pretty interesting that people actually like the game after it didn't have much advertising either. But good for them.
Yep.
Okay, so that was your Game Awards thing, number 2.
Fight.
So we were just talking about Grand Theft Auto, Mom's favorite game now. Well, second favorite next to Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
And recently, the CEO no, that's a different story. CEO of Roblox is kind of hilarious. Did you see his interview? I think a couple of days ago, the Roblox CEO.
No, I did not. I did not.
When they say like extremely rich people are like mentally ill, that is what they mean. That man is something wrong with that guy. Anyway, former Roblox creative director, not the CEO, says regarding the GTA 6 delay, you don't add an entire extra year to your original target date for polish. So, listening to him talk about GTA and that it's getting delayed an extra year because it was supposed to come out this year. He says it's just a horrible, busted game and it's really badly planned, and that's probably what's actually happening. What do you think about that?
I think he's funny for speaking on this. Like, he knows exactly what's going on over there. At the same time, I mean, they're not like. I'm sorry, the Rockstar's not going to tell us what's actually going on. They recently fired a bunch of people, 40 people, 30 to 40 people across their offices in the UK and Canada. And they initially, it was basically revealed that it was because they were in a union. They were all in a union chat. But then to make themselves look better, Rockstar came out and said, actually, they were all leaking the game. Actually, every single one of them was a leaker, and that's why we fired them, which is false. It's bullshit. Like that's just like, okay, no, you were union busting, you got caught, and now you want to say something to make it seem like you weren't union busting. Like, just shut up. So here's the thing,
get
right?
what you're saying.
I do think
that's why
I do think that they were fudging
the
timeline. I do think they were fudging the timeline, right? I do think they were fudging the timeline. I think that they this is like the third or fourth time they've pushed this game off. I do think they are poorly like announcing when this game is coming out, right? Especially if you look at the difference between the first announcement trailer and the second one, the game looks way different. So like, they need to stop acting like the game is coming out soon. That's the one thing I can agree about. The firing the workers obviously had an impact, and then playing in our faces acting like it hasn't is really funny, because they're like, no, yeah, we fired 40 people and had no impact on production. A completely separate announcement, by the way, we're delaying the game by 8 months. Like, yeah, that's stupid. And trying to act like it's not about the workers being fired is stupid too.
I get what you're saying, and that's a theory. But like, this game literally has like thousands of people working on it. So I don't know if firing 30, 40 people is going to push
okay,
you out
where's this
months.
thousands number coming from? I'm not saying you're wrong, but you keep saying that.
Okay, let's see. How many devs working on GTA 6?
Okay, so the first thing I see is a Reddit thread. Okay.
From 5 months ago, a Reddit thread. That's the first one I see. From different studios.
And I'm not listening to that.
Okay, sure, you don't have to. But this says around 6,000 people working on the game. So Rockstar India has 1,615 or 1,615. Rockstar North has 1,285. Rockstar Toronto 267. Rockstar London 910. I mean, Rockstar's a pretty big company. I get it. Losing 40 people in a game is one thing, but this is a game that has a lot of people working on it. We don't know where these people, what exactly they were doing when they lost it. And sure, it might have something to do with delay, but I'd say that losing
Where is
40
this graphic
people,
even from? Anyway, sorry, continue. I'm not believing the whole 6,000 people working on the game thing. I believe there's 6,000 employees at Rockstar. I don't believe all 6,000 of them are working on GTA 6. I don't believe that. And like, also, this is just a random graphic in a Reddit thread. This is making my skin crawl that we're talking about it like it's real.
Sure,
like we
but
don't.
then
So
you
when I'm
made just
when I'm
as
trying
much
to tell the
speculation
listeners,
that
we don't know how many people work on GTA 6, by the way.
Okay, and
that
you
is
don't
the thing.
know
We do
that
know 30 to 40 people
delayed
were
it.
fired. We don't know how many people are working on it. We do know that they delayed the game after they fired 30 to 40 people. We do not know that 6,000 people work on the game.
Okay.
The only proof I'm seeing is a graphic that I cannot find the source of.
And you don't know that the reason they delayed it was because the 40 people were fired. Like you can't say
but that speculation makes sense. That's based off of something that really happened. 6,000 people working on this game is based on a graphic on Reddit.
You just did the same thing. I get what you're saying.
No, a picture posted on Reddit is not the same thing as people reporting, "Hey, I got fired," and then something else happening a week later. That's not the same thing. It's not. Like no. Me being able to draw a conclusion from something that really happened is not the same thing as me seeing a picture on Reddit that says 6,000 people work on a game and then just going, "Sure, that makes sense." We don't know how many people are working on this game, and we don't know if all the Rockstar employees are doing that. There are people who are still probably working on that shitty on remasters that they're probably planning right now. There's a GTA 4 remaster being developed right now, so we're really gonna say all 6,000 of those people are working on GTA 6?
What I'm saying is we don't know if the 40 people is why it was delayed. Okay, we don't.
We also don't know that there's 6,000 employees. Let's just want to make that clear. Working on the game.
Sure, but
at any one time, no, there's not 6,000 people. That's probably how many are in the entire company.
Yes, but exactly. That's how many people work at the company.
So even if you have like 200 people working on this game, and you fire 40, there's going to be a morale issue, especially if it had to do with.
Okay, but you don't have 200 people working on this game in a company of 6,000 where they release 2 games a year, like every other year. Maybe, no, and most of them are remasters. You don't have two.
I didn't say there are. No, there are not 200. I don't know how many. All I'm saying is, there probably is some effect with the morale. I'm not necessarily agreeing with either one of you. It's just okay. It's not going to come out for a while, not till next year, right?
The whole point was, do you think it's not coming out because the game is busted? Or do you think they need more time on the game? Because that's the topic we were talking about.
I think they just need more time. I think it's busted and they need more time.
Well, Mom, Mom, I think we should add context for you. They've been working on this game for like 10 years already.
When was the last Grand Theft Auto release?
It doesn't matter. They were working on it before that came out. So it's actually more like 11 or 12. It came out 2013.
Grand Theft Auto was 2013. 5 Grand Theft Auto 5.
So there's not been another one? This is the one they keep advertising?
Mom.
It's busted.
Yes. 5. Okay, so I will give my answer. Do I think the game's busted? Absolutely not. Do I think that they overpromised with when they were going to release it? Absolutely. I'll avoid the employee stuff. I know that's not years. I know that's not. Well, Mom, you'd be surprised. There are games that have taken at least that long. So because they were developing this game. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying.
Because they figured it would be a Final Fantasy ever in life.
They're now on 17, so
yeah, we're up to 17. So here's the thing, right? I think that there's feature creep. I think that they're trying to add. I mean, based on things we've seen in the past from leaks and stuff like that, there's feature creep. They're trying to do a lot of things in the game have changed a lot over the last few years. They have basically remade the game a couple of times. So I think that it's just a lengthy development process. This is definitely going to be the most expensive game of all time. It will be. I think it already is. It's going to be the most expensive game ever created. But I think that between this game probably going through multiple different versions over multiple different console generations, between feature creep, between having to figure out how online is going to work, since we don't even know if they're going to make a new online system or if they're just going to try to translate the one from 5 and carry it over to this one. We don't know. So the game is massive. I think that's part of it, is that the game is massive, and also they have probably made this game multiple times, which is a thing that happens in development cycles a lot, is that a game will basically have several versions it goes through. That like GTA 6, where they are with it now, probably plays nothing like it did 5 years ago, probably plays nothing like it did a year or two before that, right? So I just think it's a massive game. They probably bit off more than they could chew. They started advertising thinking they were going to get close, and then they decided to add and do a lot more stuff and realized that they advertised the game too early. So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to lie. I'm not joking. I don't want this to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if it got delayed again. I wouldn't be surprised if they were saying, just kidding, 2027. We don't know. Because at this point, it's been delayed, 2 years past where they said it was supposed to come out? If I'm not mistaken, because it was supposed to come out last year. And then it was supposed to come out this beginning of this year, and then it was supposed to come out.
No, I think when they announced the date at all, it was this year, it was this year. They've only delayed it twice publicly. They've announced that it was this year, and then they delayed it to whenever next year.
No, you're
three
incorrect.
Because
the first trailer,
and then
you're wrong. The first trailer was in 2023. They said fall 2025. Then the next trailer said May. Yeah. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
what
that's
okay, so
you're
that's what
you're correct.
Yeah,
so
yes, I'm
2020
correct. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
2023. Yeah, they. Oh my god.
I'm just saying, dog. You was really jumping on that boat, like,
no, wait, no. I'm still correct though.
No,
that still means it's still coming out about 2 years later.
The point is, okay.
Anyway, I think the game is just really big, and they bit off more than they could chew, and they think that they have a standard to live up to, and they want to make like basically a game. I think because of how long this last game lasted, and I don't think they intended for GTA 5 to last like 12 years, right? I don't think that was the intention. I think that's just how it turned out, because online exploded, and online was intended to be this big thing. I don't think online was as big as they intended it to be, and it got gigantic, and it made the game this big. So I think with this one, they're going into it thinking, oh, we have to make this game last at least 10 years. And I think that that's making the game take forever to make. And somebody needs to step in and tell them to finish it, because if not, they're probably just going to keep adding things, doing more things, adding things, and this game won't come out until 2027. So hopefully it comes out next year. I would not be surprised if it got delayed again. We've seen games get delayed by more than 2 years before. So
I think all it is, as I said, 2025 got delayed because they need to delay it. I think it is just polishing. The game's been going a long time. There's a lot of stuff in the game, I assume.
All right, wait, pause. You think it takes a year to polish a game?
A year to polish a game? Yeah, a game that big.
You think it takes a year to polish a game? Okay. That's all.
Okay,
that's
think
all
about this.
Okay,
let's think about this. What's the last big, greatest game of all time that came out, and then a year later it was 10 times better because it was polished? Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk came out. This game that was, everyone's so ready for this game. This is the next, but like, this is gonna be it. This blah 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 blah, and it came out. And it didn't run half the time. It had like a quarter of the content people wanted. It would break all the time on consoles, almost unrunnable. People had to issue, PlayStation and Xbox had to issue refunds for people who wanted to regretted playing the game. Like there was a big story, and then look. 18 months, a year later, the game runs pretty fine, and there's good DLC, and there's more content. Yeah, I think a year to polish, because it's not like the game was not a game. It was a game. It's just wholly unpolished. I think a year to polish these giant games is reasonable. It's a whole year, but it takes more work than just click, clack, and tip, tap. Like it's not something 40 guys can do. It's a big thing. It takes over a year. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's a year to polish.
Thank you. The game that has 6,000 people working on it will take a year to polish. Got it. Cool. Because do you even know how big CD Projekt Red's team is? By the way, it's like not nearly as big as Rockstar's team, so that's like a terrible comparison to make. But I get what you're trying to say.
Which game do you think is going to be bigger, Cyberpunk or GTA 6?
What the fuck are you talking? That has nothing.
I'm just asking you. Which game do you think will be bigger, Cyberpunk or GTA 6?
I don't know, Shavar. GTA. Don't ask me a dumb question. My thing still stands. Okay, I don't think it takes a year. I don't think. Okay,
it took a year for a small game like that.
Listen, Shavar, this game already got pushed back because it got leaked, right? That already pushed it back. I don't think this is just a little like, oh, they need to polish it 1 year thing. You think they wouldn't have already known that before they told us, what, a few weeks before the game was supposed to come out, that it's not coming out? I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a few weeks before the game was supposed to come out the first time, that they're going to push it back. Like, I don't know. I just think that that's like a really funny way. Yeah, is polishing part of that process? Sure. I think they're like 6 months away from polishing. I think they're not done with the fucking game. Like, I don't think this is just a polishing, like, oh, if we could put the game out now technically, but it'd be like a little glitchy. No, the game's not finished. And if you're talking about Cyberpunk, that wasn't polishing, by the way. That was not polishing. Polishing means the game's done and you're fixing it up. Cyberpunk wasn't done. That's not a situation to talk about. That is a completely different game, different development cycle, different amount of people working on it, different situation. Okay. So I don't think that that's a fair comparison to make at all, because once again, that wasn't polished. The game was not finished. Now we're trying to take their word for it, but Rockstar's word for it, that they're just polishing a game as it takes an extra year of development. No, they're still making the game. I just think that they're stupid and they advertised it too early. This is not a polishing thing. If it was a polishing thing, then that first delay would have been it, and then the game would have been out by now. They're not done with the game. They weren't done with the game when they weren't close to done with the game when they had the first announcement for fall this year. They weren't close to done with the game when they said it was going to come out in May. And guess what? They might be done with the game when it's supposed to be ready in November. So I don't think that it's just a polished thing. The game's not done. They're not done making it.
Okay. All right.
Saying it's just polish is actually ridiculous, because if it was just polish, we would have seen gameplay by now. We would have seen something. They can't even show us anything. All they can show us is cutscenes, because the game's not done.
It's busted.
GTA 5 had gameplay before it came out. We got to see what that game looked like. It wasn't a secret.
Busted.
Okay.
Polish. Y'all believe anything these niggas tell you. Are we going on another topic? What's up, button man?
I thought you were still going.
What is it? 3. Yeah, that's a magic number.
Thought you were still in there, champ. Chill.
All right. So Nintendo decided to fake leak footage of their own movie and then release real images from the set of their live action Zelda movie, which looks really boring. But yeah, so the new Zelda movie got teased, I think, during the same week that Super Mario Galaxy had its trailer. Shavar, so last week I made a joke about how the leaked Zelda footage is gonna get somebody killed. I actually watched it, like I watched the video again. Yeah, that wasn't a leak. That was definitely Nintendo like hiring a social media creator to like act like they were leaking the set, because it was a very well filmed video of them filming the movie. So anyway, filming started in New Zealand.
Just that new Samsung camera? I heard those are pretty good.
Bro, Shavar, it's literally the guy going, oh my God, we're watching Nintendo film the Zelda movie. And then he flips it around and films it, and it never got taken down. So like, yeah, Nintendo asked him to do that. Like, it's not like it's anyway. Because last time stuff like that happens, it gets taken down immediately and the project gets canceled. So that was obvious. That was like Nintendo paid that guy to do that. So we got Benjamin Evan Ainsworth playing Link, and we have Bo Bragason playing Zelda. It looks boring. I don't know. It just looks like any high fantasy thing. If you told me it was Zelda, I'd believe you. But if you didn't, I'd be like, this is just two white people dressed up as fantasy characters. But yeah, they started filming and they said it's coming along and they're looking forward to it because they saw that the Mario movie made a lot of money and they're hoping this one will make a lot of money too. So yeah.
Mm.
Oh, and Zelda looks kind of like she did in Twilight Princess. And so does Link. They look kind of... No, sorry. Zelda looks like Breath of the Wild. Link looks like he's from Twilight Princess / Breath of the Wild. Not Breath of the Wild? Yeah, Breath of the Wild. Yeah, but it just seems to probably be... It's going to be a very basic movie. I guess they're actually going to let Zelda do things in this instead of get captured. So that's kind of cool. But I don't know, man. Too little too late, in my opinion. It looks boring.
I mean, here's the thing. I can't tell anything from anything that's been ever released from this thing. All we get is like a screen. Like, clearly this is photography. It's not, you know what I mean? This isn't like a scene from, this is like photography.
Yeah, it's images from the set. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not, I mean, we don't have anything, I don't have anything to say about this movie. I don't know if it's going to be, I can't, like, I see grass and then people in costumes.
Like I said, it looks like any two white people cosplaying. Like, it doesn't look like anything to me. It just looks like nothing.
So
there's no try for it. They got pointy ears. Ooh, okay. I don't really give a shit.
Well, so I mean, is this like the adaptation business here? Is it like, I mean, like Halo? We didn't see Halo in the lineup and all that stuff. You know, when they were talking about adaptation, best adaptation, all that.
Halo's gone. That's why Halo's gone, Mom.
But did we even see it?
Yes, it was nominated. Yes, it was. Yes.
Okay, it should have won. Yeah, but I'm just saying. So everything isn't adaptable, right? Because apparently you're not impressed with the Zelda thing, the Devil May Cry, you know, all that stuff. So everything isn't really adaptable. This game stuff into movies and series.
I wouldn't say that's like true. That's like saying.
This is what I want to know.
Okay, think about. All I mean, go ahead.
Why we haven't adapted Grand Theft Auto?
I think you will one day.
Series.
They're going to.
There's going to be.
But also, crazy clown face and all that stuff.
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal. That translated well.
So, Mom, I do have to give you some clarification because you never actually watched us play Grand Theft Auto, right? Grand Theft Auto is inspired by you never actually paid attention. Like, you never actually sat down and treated it like a real piece of media that you respected. So let me tell you.
Okay, go ahead, Biko. What are you saying?
So this game is based on a lot of already existing properties that it would basically be aping if they did it again. It's based on The Sopranos. It's based on the Midnight Club, the Getaway movies or whatever. It's based on Goodfellas. It's based on it's based on all those crime-based TV shows that you already like to watch, where the main people are bad, but they're doing a lot of crime and they got all this other stuff going on. That's what Grand Theft Auto is based off of. It would just be basically another one of those shows. Like, I think it takes its inspiration from those things so heavily that it would be nothing but those things again. Like, I don't know what would be unique about it unless they said this is Franklin or this is the guy from San Andreas. Like, I don't know what would make it unique besides this is a TV show about criminals who do bad things, but they're the protagonists, so you're gonna watch it from their perspective.
Basically, if you did do a TV show or movie that was Grand Theft Auto, it would just be a crime drama.
Why are you just repeating what I just said? I just said that.
Okay, but you didn't say it would just be a crime drama. You said it'd be aping other things, but I don't think
that were crime dramas. Jesus Christ. Anyway, but yeah, Mom, that's the thing. Is like we'll probably see one of those, but that's what it would be like. It would be like another. I guess I didn't say crime drama, so it would be like another crime drama.
Okay. Thanks.
And they make more money than they would even make off a TV show, if we're being real with you. So that game makes a lot of money.
Anyway, I mean, I have no opinions on the Zelda thing. We haven't seen much of anything or whatever, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna, go one way or the other on it.
Yeah,
we'll just see when it comes out.
I feel like Nintendo was about 10 years too late on this. And
I don't think so.
At least personally, but I think personally they're 10 years too late. But I think overall this movie's gonna sell well. Like, people are gonna go see it. So yeah.
I think Zelda is as averagely popular as it's ever been. I mean, they with the Twilights and the Wilds and the stuff, the breaths and tears and stuff. I think it's fine. I don't think it's too late or anything. It's not like Zelda hasn't been around for the 40 years already, so it's fine. There's just nothing here. There's no, when we get a trailer, maybe there's more to say, but yeah, I don't know. I don't see why people is like saying it's just not much of anything there. Okay.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Where is it indeed? So something get you there, Mom?
No, I just hadn't heard 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, we played them.
Okay, I just hadn't heard them.
So back to the Game Awards. Apparently, one of the developer Megabonk, the developer of Megabonk,
Yes, sir.
who is
You'd like Megabonk.
Vetinand, explained yesterday that they withdrew from the Game Awards. They're like, don't have us there. He says he's worked on other games under different name studios, which disqualifies him for the best debut indie nomination.
Oh.
Well, somebody's being honest. Shout out to him. Thank you for being honest, Mr. Megabonk. I also just wanted to use this as an opportunity to say, go play Megabonk. It's really funny. It's just 3D Vampire Survivors. It's the same game. It's the same fucking game.
Well, speaking of,
I've got 5 good reasons for you to shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3D Vampire Survivors. So there is an actual 3D Vampire Survivors, which will probably
I can't believe they made Crack 2. They made Crack Part 2. They can't do that.
If you don't know, Vampire Survivors is a bullet heaven. I don't know what you call it.
Heaven,
but
yeah, it's a bullet heaven.
It's a bullet heaven where you pick a character, you have powers, you walk around on a 2D map, things come at you, and you upgrade so you can kill them. It was a very popular game on PC. You can get it on your phone. I made some Japanese guy play it a few weeks ago for a few hours. I was pretty drunk, so I'm sorry about that, but he seemed to enjoy it. And that game, very popular, Vampire Survivors, has a lot of DLC, a lot of characters, fun game to play. It's a dopamine game, Mom, so you might like that one. But they have a spin-off coming out called Vampire Crawlers, and you would think, what are you going to do? Well, we're going to take Megabonk and put it into our Vampire Survivors. They just turned the 2D game into a 3D game, which is always...
That's not accurate at all. They turned Vampire Survivors to a dungeon crawler / turn-based deck building game. It is not 3D Vampire Survivors. This is not the correct way to call it. It doesn't play. It plays nothing like it. It's a dungeon crawler where you use cards. So think Balatro / like Etrian Odyssey / Vampire Survivor / Slay the Spire.
It's in 3D though.
So crack. But you were literally just calling it 3D Vampire Survivors. It plays nothing like the original game.
So it'll be available.
Did you even watch the trailer?
I did.
Okay. I thought this was only on Xbox.
No, it's not.
It is. It's on Xbox and PC, at least for now. At least for when it comes out. It might be on PlayStation.
PC, baby.
And it's going to be on Xbox Game Pass. You know, everyone loves Xbox Game Pass. And it looks cool. I mean, I think if you're interested in... You'll like crawlers. Maybe. I don't know. Vampire Survivors is a very simple game. But it's fun, so...
Yeah, so this game looks less simple. It looks more like I said, if you played Slay the Spire, if you've played...
Oh, yeah, it's coming to PlayStation 5.
Yeah, if you played Slay the Spire, this is more so kind of like that, is what it seems like, but with a lot of Vampire Survivor stuff added in there. So still roguelike, still all that stuff too. Seems to be some Balatro going on in there too. I'm playing this as soon as it comes out. We don't have a release date yet, but it comes out next year. And it looks like I said, I can't believe they made Crack Part 2. I didn't know that they could do that. I thought they were banned from that. I thought the government was against it, but they did it. Crack was so good they made a sequel. This is dangerous, especially because this will probably be on like phones and stuff too. This is gonna be a lot.
Also, go vote. Make sure you don't vote for right now, a lot of states are trying to ban VPNs because they want a like high security surveillance state. You got to go vote against that. Okay, so get to the polls. All right, get ready. That's the next thing. They're gonna be banning your VPNs. So they're gonna say something about children and porn and something like that. I don't know. Just go and vote, because as soon as they're like looking at all of your internet stuff, you're cooked. You're done. They already got the cameras. You seen the cameras outside sitting there? They track your face and your everything, and then like
yeah, I wrote a story about one of those at a school locally that mistook a kid's chip bag for a gun.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, we live in a really good future, everybody. It's so cool. Yeah,
they're like charging you for crimes that you like. Oh, you went to that house so many times, you must be dealing drugs. There's a lot of people going to that house. Like, I live there. Like, so they're coming after your VPNs. Okay, maybe you're like, I don't use a VPN. You don't, but that's okay. You want to be able to, because if they ban them, then you just cooked, man. We're cooked. If we get VPNs banned,
it's fucking stupid.
If you don't even have the right to access the internet from how you want to access it, then you're cooked. You're done. So be ready. It's the next thing coming up. They're gonna try to
That's
throw.
What I'm saying. All the stuff they're trying to say,
pedophiles in your face, and they're going to try to throw like decency and stuff in your face, and they're going to say we're protecting. All they want to do is take more of your data so they can sell more of your data, and all they want to do is spy on you. I'm not one of those conspiracy people. I don't care if you spy on me, because you probably like the stuff I'm doing too, so like I don't mind sharing, but I want the freedom to at least not have that happen. So VPNs, watch out. The votes are coming. Okay, they're coming for it. They're gonna do it. Just be ready. We need the next president. I'd vote if somebody said, hey, we're gonna redo the internet laws so that like you can't get your stuff banned on YouTube because you played music for 3 seconds, and you can't ban VPNs, and constitutionally I'd vote for that guy. I'd vote for that guy or a woman. Okay, I'd vote for a woman. Maybe.
Okay, well, Shavar would vote for a woman. Now we know that. That's good. Wasn't sure about it before.
That's so sad. Okay, so I'm really glad you're sending a message out there to vote, because a lot of young people don't. And you really should look at your local elections, try to vote for what's going on, what you think is right. You have to actually read it to interpret what the actual issue is. Don't just, listen to the stations where they tell you to vote, because he is correct. There was a Jamie Foxx movie that talked about that. Remember that State of the something? And they would not only have cameras everywhere and everything, this is years ago, but they would predict when you would commit a crime, when they thought you were going to commit a crime.
It's like 6 different movies. Yeah, Minority Report. You got State of the Union. Was it State of
something?
The Will Smith one. You had the Jamie Foxx one.
Right. I just remember that one. But you're right. Minority Report did that as well. So just remember, art imitates life. And all this stuff is happening now, but you can slow it down a little bit. I don't think that anyone has a right to know your thoughts or wills or even your gaming moves and internet moves, So,
yeah, we'll talk about that on the Super Chevy Politics podcast starting next week.
You brought up the voting. Okay, let me do my movie, but I'm out of here.
Oh, now it's movie time? Okay. I think we're going to fight about this movie from the... What you talking
didn't
about?
See this movie.
Let's see.
We
you
saw
didn't know what?
Oh, we saw the same movie. Yeah, okay. Let's go.
I pushed the button. I'm just waiting. Oh, there you go.
Well, welcome to Mom's Movie Corner. So this week I had two movies planned. I actually was able to see one, ran out of time on the other one. So our featured movie this week is Predator Badlands. So for all of you Predator fans out there, hold tight. It's not your regular Predator movie. I don't know where all these feelings came from, but I don't know. It wasn't at all what I expected. I expected a lot of action and mindless violence and chaos like the Predator. The Predator lived by his name, the Predator. In this case, we go back, we got a backstory. Ugh. And when did the Predator become or take on human qualities? What is that about? Everybody in the movie, from the droids to the Predator, became human. I, I don't know what I thought about that. I guess that's good because I'm a human, but that's not what I was expecting or looking for. So we have this backstory. Spoiler alerts, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to spill it, where the Predator that we know is growing up, and he's actually the weakest Predator. Am I right about this, Travar? This is
About
the one
which
that
part?
we know.
No.
The part about the Predator that we know.
No.
Or is this a totally different
Mom,
story?
every Predator movie is a completely different Predator. There's never been a returning Predator.
Well, this one, that makes it even worse.
And this is in the future.
So this is in the future. We're on Predator's planet, and Predator's big brother is there with him.
Okay, by the way, his name isn't Predator. Predator's just the name of the series, and it's like it's like they're not called Terminators.
Predator.
Well, are they called Terminators? Hold on. No, they're not called Terminators,
Actually,
right?
Yeah, in this movie, they had names. What is that about?
Okay, I think we have a completely different view on this movie, because I appreciate everything that you're hating right now.
You liked it, huh?
Well, to me, okay, Predator, the first Predator movie, cool action movie that everyone hated at the time. I don't know if you remember this, but that movie was panned. People thought it was just schlock. It didn't get liked until afterwards.
The
right?
Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
Yes, if you go back and read reviews for the original Predator, that movie was getting like 5 to 6 stars out of 10 or something. People did not like it. They thought he was trying to copy Rambo and have a slasher film and all that stuff. It was only after the fact, when it came out on VHS and things, that people were like, oh, we actually like this movie. And I like the first Predator movie too. I think it's fun. But when you look at the Predator, and we've only had, 6 Predator movies, not including Aliens versus Predators. I guess if you do, that's like 8. To me, like, the Predator was cool in the first movie because it's this mysterious thing. And the second movie kind of too. But then after that, there, like, just like Aliens, like, there's a whole lot of other media that is about the Predator. There are books and comic books and all these things, right? But in the movies, it's just a slasher film with an alien.
Yeah, that's what I went to see.
I get that, but they've all been bad since Predator 1, and 2 wasn't even as good as 1. I think like the whole idea. I think the whole idea of this mysterious alien coming and kill, like, they've done it every time, over and over, right? And then
I like it.
That's fine to like it, but it is an alien culture, right? And they have like a backstory, and they are in the same universe as Alien, the movies, and they are in the same like it's kind of weird that you have one half of that universe, the aliens, have all of this backstory and all of this stuff for like literally mindless aliens, and then you have the only things that in it besides the humans that do have minds are also mindless attacking it. I like that the story wasn't like from the human perspective. It was from the predator's perspective, and they have a language and they talk and they have a goal, and there was plenty of action in the movie, and he goes to his planet. I like the movie. I thought it was it's probably my favorite Predator.
Okay. I'm not killing the movie off. I'm simply saying it was too much. It was Star Wars. It was Darth Vader. It was Alien.
It is a Western.
It was the Western. It was all of those things put into one movie. And I didn't want to know the feelings and emotions of the Predator. I just wanted that slasher Predator. That's just my perspective. And it's nice to know. I mean, with his dad, that's the Darth Vader part. That's the Star Wars part, right? The killer dad didn't give a damn if that's my son and that sort of thing. And then you got the droid, the alien cut in half and the whole thing. I mean, I like the planet when he fell on the planet and he's going for the big killer. What was it called? The monster
Kisik.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Killisk.
I loved all that. That was great. It was just he was a little too. I like that they showed what he was really thinking and blah 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 blah, but it was too human. Why couldn't he stay in a predator mindset?
Well, I think
be all slasher killer.
I think that's the perspective thing, because if you watch the other Predator movies, they're all human. They hunt. They literally hunt. That's the whole thing. They hunt to hunt the hardest thing to hunt. In the end of Predator, the first one, he sees that Arnold doesn't have any weapons. He takes off all of his weapons. He takes off all of his armor to fight. Like, they are humans. They're the most They're like the most human aliens ever.
But to show that even he can do it on an even basis and still win as predator and look at him as prey, right? But this guy gave up his predator stance at some point.
Not really.
And
what
that's
do you mean?
how, because the damn droid, fooled him, tricked him into not being predator-like. And how do you do that?
At what point did that happen?
It's because she knew what the mission was. She told him what the mission was, and they're going after the same thing, that Kiki thing.
Casilisk,
whatever they were going after. They were after the same thing. So he's trying to help her get her body back, right?
No, he's trying to get to his. He's trying to get to it. She says she'll help him if
she can get her body back. So he's trying to help her get her body back. But she also let him know that they're after it too. So
once they got there. Once they got there, he didn't know until they got there.
Okay, but once they got there, he knew they were in competition. He should have immediately slashed her and been done with her. But instead, he didn't do that. He's all, "Oh, Tessa is your sister, just like my brother."
No. Hold on. The Predators, through all the movies, every time, they're supposed to be this honorable, fierce people. What would be honorable or Predator like in him killing her after he gets her there? That's not what any not at all.
But
what do you mean?
Kill her. She's a machine.
He could kill her. Okay, so why are you asking her? He did just leave her. That's literally what he did. Did you not see the fight where she's like, "Oh, pick me up"? He runs right by her to kill the thing. He doesn't. He literally left her.
Well, in that scene, yeah.
Yeah, and then when everything goes on and gets through, okay, the only reason he goes back is because it's kind of the point of the film. The whole the reason he's even alive is his brother. No, it's not the human side. It's the family side. No, it's family. That's what it is.
Oh,
His family.
Is family. Because
his family's the reason.
Said that, right? Yeah, they said that.
It's
the
family.
Best leader is the clan, right?
Right.
The person in charge of the clan takes care of his clan, takes care of his family. All right, I'll try not to be such a hard ass, but I was just expecting a different Predator. I want to
go back and watch Predators.
I will. I will enjoy those even more. Yes.
You're just looking for horror, like just not even horror. It's just like, oh, okay, we got 8 people. We're gonna make sure like 5 of them die in the next hour and a half, and then the last 3 last till the end, and then you have 1 guy left, and then they will kill the Predator because that's how all the movies end, and then that's it. Like, because that's how every movie is, every single movie. The last 3 Predator movies. The last 3 Predator movies, I think, are the best 3 Predator movies. The first movie is maybe... the first movie is maybe the second best, but the last 3 Predator movies are in the top, like, 4 best Predator movies. And that's not including, like, Predators. I'm talking about, like, Killer of Killers, this Badlands movie, and Prey. It's probably like some of the best Predator movies because they do more with the Predator than just go in, just go kill guys, boom boom boom. Guess what? He's got to turn invisible. Like every time it's like he turns invisible. What? It's a shock for everyone except everyone watching.
Well, I didn't say I didn't enjoy the movie. It was action packed. It was fun.
It wasn't what I expected either. I was expecting like
it wasn't what I expected. I didn't want to have feelings. Okay, I didn't go in there with feelings out. I put my feelings in my bag.
Now I kind of understand. You went in the theater like, okay, you know what? I'm going to turn it off. Turn the brain off. Turn the feelings off.
I turned it all the way off.
You were ready to talk about
into my gut. Yeah, and I didn't want to. I wasn't there, but. It was a very entertaining movie, and I'll probably watch it again when it streams. I give it 3 popcorns, 2 Slurpees, and 1 Goober.
Okay. When I was watching this movie, we thought we were going to die because this guy came into the theater, but he didn't sit. And then he had like a radio on him. And you look at him, and he looks like one of those shoot up at theater types. So I'm like, oh my God. It's one of those theaters where there's only 1 entrance, you know? I guess most theaters have, you know, some theaters you go in the door and then you can go behind or you're around. Like this was I'm like, dang, all right. And Kalanga saw him too, you know, but Kalanga's not subtle like me, so her eyes are wide open looking over there. He's got this radio that's like, 7 killed. I'm like, oh my God. Like, is he a cop? He doesn't look like a cop. He's eating popcorn. Not in the way a cop would either, you know. But you know how cops do stuff. They always got to put their hands in their vests and all that stuff. Like you're so uncomfortable or whatever. And then this dude went to the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, if this guy doesn't come from the bathroom, it's because he saw the Glock. And he's like, I'm out of here, right? So he walked right past him with the bathroom. I'm like, okay, where's that emergency exit? There it is. I'm like, Kalanga, all right? We're going to give it 30 seconds, all right? If this dude isn't back from the restroom, we out of here. Right through the exit door. But luckily the guy came back and sat down. So I imagine if you saw like an AR 35,000, you wouldn't have come back. So yeah, and then we enjoyed the rest of the movie.
Well, all right. Next movie is Running Man.
Okay. I watched the movie. Did you see the trailer in their movie for Sisu?
I don't think so.
It's a movie. So I was in the Badlands. They had a trailer. The trailer was like, hey, check this out. You killed that Finnish man's family, and he's still alive. And he just walked into Poland after he demolished the Nazis or something. And it's like an old man action film. Somebody needs to turn that.
Yeah, it's a sequel. This is a sequel. The first one came out like 3 years ago.
Yeah, so I didn't know that. I was like, okay, that's something. I might watch that. And then I got home and I saw the thing. And I was like, oh, it's a sequel. Which, you know what? I used to be against it. Just put 2 at the end of your thing. Because I wouldn't have known that if I didn't turn on Hulu. Just put
they're
2.
Kind of betting on that.
Just turn
And
on.
what's it called?
Sisu. SISU.
SISU. I didn't have that preview.
You did. You
Interesting.
probably didn't pay attention. You walked in after it started or something. They all have the same
Hmm.
previews, so they kind of pay for that. Yeah, so I watched the first one with Koanika. And it's like the typical "this is the baddest man on the planet" type of movie, like a Taken, or you know what I mean. But it's kind of cool to see like not an old, but it is like your traditional action movie kind of thing. But I mean, it's done well. It's not like done in old style. It's done like in a modern film work and photography and stuff. I liked it. It's cute. So I'll watch the second one. The second one seems, and it's out soon. So the second one seems pretty more action packed. But this one was like, in the first movie, you're like, ain't no way. And it was like, there's a way. And like, ain't no way I did. Yeah, there's a way. So you might like watching that one, the Sisu. SISU, Sisu. I don't know what that means. I'm sure they didn't explain it. As far as I can tell, I don't know what the heck.
I think maybe his name is Sisu. I don't know.
It's not.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay. It's a Finnish concept for stoic determination, courage, and resilience, and then that's the name of the film. But the guy's name isn't Sisu.
Okay.
Apparently there's no English equivalent, but it represents a combination of tenacity, bravery, and resilience. So you mean it's tenacity? Why do people do that? Oh, the definition, a word that doesn't have a single English equivalent. What do you mean? All those what?
No equivalent. Let me say this. I have one last thing to say about Predator, okay?
Yeah.
I forgot to say this because you kind of threw me off by,
Jumping in, sorry.
It's okay. It was a good debate. But here's one thing. I don't like subtitles.
Yeah, there are subtitles. Yeah, because he does speak his language. He does so the Predator
movie. Yeah, and guess what? I didn't even notice.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to know what he had to say. So, good movie.
Yeah, I read the Predator comics and some like one or two books. I think. What's wrong, Biko?
Nothing. I literally didn't say anything.
Dog. Okay, you know how earlier you complained about people trying to move
Oh my
the podcast
god, I didn't
along?
say anything. Can you guys talk? I literally didn't say anything. I had to breathe, bro. What the fuck?
You ain't breathing like that. All right, I ain't never seen you on 600-pound Nightmare. All right, you ain't breathing like that. Anyway, okay, thanks for your movie review, Mom.
This is Mom's Movie Corner, starring
By the way, Sisu 2 Electric Doogaloo, it came out Friday, so I might go watch it this weekend.
Okay.
All right. Before we go, any recommendations? I'm going to say I don't have a single recommendation. Don't ask me.
Yes, I have one. This isn't a game. I'll be playing more games on my tablet. But Pluribus, that's a new series.
I started that.
Yeah, it's really interesting and fun. So I've gotten into like 3 or 4 episodes. It's pretty interesting.
I just watched the first one.
I can't wait to see where it takes us,
Biko? I'm sorry, Mom. Anything else?
I guess not. Go
I was
ahead.
like, I thought you.
Okay, all right. Let's get a little meta here. Okay, let's pull up. Each of you has expressed concern. Okay. All right, guys. I love you. Okay, Mom. Did you have anything else to say? Are you sure?
I just want to finish Tulsa King season 2, or is it 3?
2.
But it's going along swimmingly. I just never thought Sylvester Stallone could fit into a role just as well as Rocky as he does being this crime boss. He's really doing a great job. Watch that, and also Landman season 2 is out. First episode. Hey,
Okay.
Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I politically agree with that show.
Which one, Landman?
Landman, like when, yeah,
What don't you
yeah.
agree with?
Nothing. It's just the guys who make the show or the podcast and then the show. But don't worry about it. It's okay. We'll watch it.
Okay.
I've become one of those people. I have to take political stances by not engaging in media. It can be problematic sometimes.
Oh, you have to explain it to me off camera.
I was joking. I'll watch it. It's too yellow.
Mike.
The show is too yellow. Every time I see it, it looks really yellow, and it kind of turns me off. Because if I can see it, there's a problem. Pico, go ahead.
Play Hades. I'm gonna watch Vince Staples' show season 2. I'll get back to you on that.
What's Vince Staples?
And
I mean, I know who it is, but what is the show?
I'm about to say, are you white? Do you not? He has a TV show on Netflix. Rapper. Yeah, play Hades 2. I'll play Ball Pit. I'll have more to say about that next week.
All right, I'm going to have a new segment next week. So, we're going to change it up, okay? And thanks for listening to the show. It's been Super Chevy Brothers Podcast, episode 175. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. And I'll talk to you later. And I'll see you guys later. And I love you all. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.